Imagine a world where your own body isn't yours, where a microscopic organism dictates your thoughts, your fears, your very actions. This isn't science fiction. It's the terrifying reality for countless species, and the science proves they're evolving. For years, we've studied animal intelligence, uncovering incredible problem-solving and tool use. But a darker, more insidious form of intelligence is emerging from the shadows, one that manipulates hosts with chilling precision and efficiency. This is the story of parasitic takeover, a process so advanced it can rewrite an organism's brain. And as research accelerates, a critical question looms. Are humans next in line for this mind-bending evolutionary leap? Let me show you the 5 stages of this horrifying biological strategy. We'll uncover the breakthrough discoveries that reveal just how sophisticated these parasites have become, and why you should be paying attention. The first stage is infection. It's often subtle, a microscopic invader entering the bloodstream unnoticed. Think of the common parasite, Toxoplasma gondii, which infects rodents and humans alike, silently beginning its insidious work. This parasite doesn't just reside, it infiltrates, it travels through the body, eventually reaching the brain. Here, it releases chemicals that alter the host's behavior, a crucial first step in its evolutionary playbook. Science proves animals are smarter than you think. But this isn't about intelligence, it's about manipulation. Toxoplasma, for instance, makes infected rodents less fearful of cats, their natural predators, essentially programming them for elimination. This is a prime example of extreme abilities honed by evolution. The parasite doesn't need to be smart itself. It hijacks the host's brain, turning it into a biological puppet for its own reproductive cycle. The second stage is behavioral modification. The parasite doesn't just infect, it rewrites the host's fundamental drives. Fear is suppressed, replaced by attraction to danger, ensuring the parasite reaches its next host. Consider the Ophiocordyceps fungus, famously turning ants into zombies. The fungus infects the ant, forcing it to climb to a high vantage point before death, where it releases spores to infect more unsuspecting victims. This is a breakthrough discovery in understanding parasitic control. It shows a level of biological engineering that manipulates complex behaviors, a testament to nature's relentless evolutionary drive for survival and propagation. The fungus releases chemicals that hijacked the ant's motor control, forcing its mandibles to lock onto a leaf. The ant dies in this position, a perfect spore-dispersing platform. Now imagine this level of control, not in an ant, but in a more complex organism. The third stage is host manipulation for dispersal, ensuring the parasite's next generation is efficiently spread. For Toxoplasma, this means making the rodent actively seek out cat-infested areas. The parasite alters brain chemistry, reducing aversion to cat urine, a behavior that would normally signal extreme danger. This is where the science of animal intelligence research intersects with parasitic strategy. The parasite exploits existing neural pathways, twisting them for its own ends, demonstrating a profound, albeit alien, form of biological strategy. The implications are staggering. If a parasite can alter a rodent's brain to seek out predators, what could it do to a human brain? The potential for manipulation is immense, and the research is increasingly alarming. The fourth stage is adaptation and specialization. Parasites don't remain static, they evolve. As hosts become more complex, so do the parasite's methods, developing more sophisticated ways to control their environment. Researchers are finding evidence that Toxoplasma gondii might influence human behavior. Studies suggest links to increased risk-taking, altered personality traits, and even neurological disorders. This is not just animal behavior anymore. This breakthrough discovery is changing how we view common infections. What was once considered a mild inconvenience might be subtly influencing millions of human minds, a testament to the parasite's adaptive genius. The parasite doesn't need to think like us. It operates on evolutionary imperatives, optimizing its survival through generations of hosts. Its intelligence is in its genetic programming and its ability to exploit biological systems. The fifth and final stage is the potential for human targeting. As parasites adapt, they may develop more specific mechanisms to influence human hosts, exploiting our complex neural structures. Consider the implications if a parasite could induce specific emotions, alter decision-making, or even create susceptibility to suggestion. This is the frontier of parasitic evolution, and it's closer than we think. Science proves they're smarter than you think, and this includes the microscopic world. The evolutionary arms race between hosts and parasites is constant, and humans are not immune to its pressures. The question isn't if parasites can control minds, but how advanced their control mechanisms are becoming. The evidence points towards increasingly sophisticated manipulation across species. You might be thinking, this is just theory, but the scientific evidence is mounting. Toxoplasma gondii is just one example, and it infects a significant portion of the human population worldwide. What if your own anxieties, your sudden cravings, or your inexplicable fears are influenced by something far smaller than you imagine? This is the chilling possibility that behavioral science is beginning to explore. The breakthrough discoveries in this field are revealing a hidden layer of biological influence. We are part of an ecosystem, and that ecosystem includes organisms that have mastered the art of biological manipulation. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about understanding the incredible and sometimes terrifying power of evolution. The intelligence of these organisms lies in their ability to exploit and control. So, what does this mean for you? It means understanding the world around you, including the microscopic world, is more important than ever. Your own biology might be more complexly influenced than you realize. We must continue to research these mind-controlling organisms. Understanding their mechanisms is our best defense against their evolving strategies. Your awareness is the first step. The extreme abilities of these parasites are a marvel of natural selection. They have evolved over millennia to become master manipulators, a testament to life's persistence. The scientific discoveries are undeniable, the patterns are emerging, and the potential for human impact is a subject of serious study. Think about the implications for your own health and well-being. Are you aware of the potential influences around and within you? This parasitic takeover isn't a distant threat. It's a present reality for many species, and the evolutionary pressure is on. The science is clear. These organisms are not just surviving. They are actively controlling their environment and hosts with incredible biological precision. Your understanding of animal intelligence needs to expand to include these masters of manipulation. They operate on a different kind of smart. The breakthrough research highlights how much we still don't know about the intricate relationships in our ecosystem. We are only beginning to scratch the surface of how parasites can influence behavior. and the implications for humans are profound. The evolutionary arms race is ongoing, and these parasites are formidable competitors, constantly adapting and refining their strategies. This isn't just about disease. It's about the fundamental control of life itself, dictated by microscopic forces. So, if you're starting to see the pattern, if you understand the potential threat, then you're beginning to grasp the true complexity. The science proves they're smarter than you think, and the next frontier of that intelligence might be closer than you imagine. If this has opened your eyes to the hidden world of parasitic control, subscribe, because our next video explores the extreme survival abilities of deep-sea creatures. What other hidden biological influences are shaping our world? Stay curious. WildLeadTube, Animal Intelligence Verified.